guys, what's up? It's Dan here. Welcome to another DanQ review. Today we are talking about a very unique game, and that is Kinect Star Wars. One of the few Kinect games that I've actually covered. My second one, actually, next to Kinect Adventures, because there's never been a Kinect game that I've wanted to actually try. They've all seemed really bland and vanilla. You know, nothing really that stood out there interesting enough to even try. So Kinect Star Wars was something I wanted to do because I'm interested in this franchise, and I figured, you know, it'd be neat to actually get behind it and control a lot of the things with my own body that would create, I don't know, something fun. So first off, let's do our summary. Kinect Star Wars is available on Xbox 360 only, obviously, because it's a Kinect exclusive. It is a action game. It is developed by Terminal Reality, I believe they're called, and developed by LucasArts. So let's talk about Kinect Star Wars here. Kinect Star Wars, like every other Kinect game out there, is pretty much set up it's going to be like a giant piece of crap. A lot of Kinect games are unfortunately set up like this. I mean, with good reason. A lot of Kinect games really aren't all that good, which is unfortunate because, you know, you pay for this expensive piece of equipment which really doesn't cost all that much to make, yet you're not given the best quality. So anyway, what do I have to say about Kinect Star Wars? Well, graphics doesn't really play a role here, so I'll just skip ahead to the gameplay, which is the meat of it. Okay, first I'd like to start off by saying I like the fact that there's lots to do in it. There's a lot of different things, many different game modes that you can play in. One is the basic, the main campaign, which is the Jedi Destiny, where you control your Jedi. There's also a pod racing, where you control your pod. There's also Galactic Dance-Off, which is basically Dance Central, if any of you have ever played Dance Central, with a Star Wars twist. You also have something called Rancor Rampage, which you take control of a Rancor and you just destroy everything in your path. And also you have Duels of Fate, which is Lightsaber Duels against different enemies that you usually encounter in the campaign, and some that are special, like Darth Vader, for example. Like I said, I like the fact there's lots to choose from, and you're not just playing as one Jedi, you know, because truth be told, I'll get into this in a minute, but you do get a lot to choose from. So if maybe you get kind of tired of playing as the Jedi, you want to try something else, you can definitely do that, and there's lots to choose from. So moving on though, the gameplay. While it is cool to play as a Jedi or whatever, and it's really a new experience and all that, it's really interesting and unique. The Kinect moves are actually quite delayed. I shouldn't say all the time, but sometimes they're delayed. That's the best way to put it. Because sometimes, like for example with the jumping, my ass would be jumping, and yet my character wouldn't jump, and it'd be like a life or death situation, meaning the character has to jump or else he gets hit by this beam thing. And I had proof that it didn't work because I was doing a picture-in-picture the whole time, and it showed myself jumping and my character not jumping with me. So the controls in terms of response time, you know, that was sometimes annoying. You know, it just wasn't really up to par with it. Because of that, though, you know, it made the game kind of like troublesome. Now, there's so many ways to look at this game, and so, like, depending on who you are, what kind of person you are, it all plays a huge role. And honestly, that sounds kind of weird, but it's true. Because there's many different ways to play the game, and depending on what kind of gamer you are, what kind of person you are, what kind of life you lead, believe it or not, plays a role in what you're gonna feel about this game. Now, if you're like me, this is a second job to me. What I do with YouTube, my main job is physical labor. Every day I'm actually doing manual labor and moving a lot, and I like that sort of thing. Honest to God, if I did nothing but video games all day as a full-time job, I'd probably die. So I'd probably have to have some sort of job on the side that's physical, or just have a gym membership or something to keep me moving. Because honestly, I like to move. I like to work physically because I feel like it really makes you work hard. You know, you get a workout, so to speak. I like having a workout. This game actually does that, and I'm going to put that as a bonus for me, because I like it. It honestly, after all these moves, the jumping, the swinging, the blocking, the ducking, whatever you want to call it, it does generate a workout. I felt like I was, actually working out. I was sweating a lot, and it was really good, and I felt, wow, I'm really burning the cows today. So the game was good for that. But at the same time, if you don't like doing that sort of thing, a lot of people are going to hate on that, They're going to say, oh, this game forces you to work. This game makes you do too much. Well, you don't have to play it like up the ass like I did. You can take a break. I mean, I enjoy that sort of thing, so I kept at it. So there's no reason why you should hate the game, because it actually makes you get off your ass once in a while to actually do something. And I thought that was really cool. The fact that it actually is a form of entertainment that's actually fun, and it gets you moving, you know what I mean? So you can actually play this and use it as a workout, I think, at least. At least, like, however minor it may be, it does actually give you something. So when you're playing video games, you don't always have to say, okay, you're just sitting there getting fat. No, this game actually will be fun, as well as a calorie burner. So that's a bonus for me, that at least from my standpoint. Which leads to the game, more gameplay I'd like to discuss. We're still staying on the gameplay because that's the main thing behind Kinect Star Wars. It is fun gameplay, don't get me wrong. It is really cool. I like being the Jedi. I like controlling the pod race. And ironically, one of my favorite modes in this game, believe it or not, was Galactic Dance-Off. If you watch that portion of my walkthrough, you're going to love it, because it is some of the funniest stuff you've ever seen. And honest to God, after a while, at first I looked like a retard. At the end, I still looked like an idiot. It didn't matter. Regardless, I was tearing that dance floor up, okay? I don't care what you say. I was breaking it down. I was getting 5 stars on like all the songs on the harder difficulties. I was just tearing it up. I was a dancing machine, man, okay? So if you haven't seen it, I do recommend you check at least that part out, because it is so damn funny. It is really some of the funniest gameplay I've ever done. Which leads me to another point. This game is funny. I mean, it is, not only is it trying to just, be a fun little Star Wars thing where you're actually in the Star Wars universe, but it pokes fun at a lot of stuff too, like for example, with Galactic Dance-Off. All the songs in there are real songs, well, most of them anyway, are real songs that have a Star Wars twist. Meaning the lyrics have been changed, the song title has been changed, but it's to the beat and melody of the song with the lyrics changed. So for example, the song Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera is in it, except it's called Princess and a Battle, and it's about Princess Leia, and you have another one, what else? I'm trying to think that a lot of people will know. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank on the very first song. Hologram Girl, which is a play on Holler Back Girl by Gwen Stefani. A lot of really upbeat pop songs. Some of them are not. There's YMCA's in there too. I believe it's called Empire. I can't remember the name, but it's regarding the Empire. It's like a sign-up thing, like why the Empire is so great, what we do in the Empire. It's really funny. And I had some good laughs in this game, and I know a lot of people did too. And honestly, a lot of people told me that because of my picture-in-picture and watching me have fun with the game, it led them to go buy the game. Because the game is fun. I don't know why everyone's having a giant shit on it. They're saying this game is total, complete trash and you shouldn't. No. I firmly disagree. Like, while the game does have a lot of points that make it annoying, like the bad controls, like in terms of delays, another point I'll mention right now, it's not very long. I did everything and I was completely done with it after 23 parts, with 23 being a bonus part. So the main campaign of this game, it was only 11 parts long, which is roughly, let me think, 2 hours, 15 minutes? No. 2.5 hours. No. 2 hours, 45 minutes. There you go, I couldn't think of it. So the main campaign is only about 3 hours long, less than if you really breeze through it like I did. And that's just the main campaign, but you do have other modes that you can keep going at. Like I said, got Rancor Rampage, which I did get kind of done with. I mean, I didn't want to spend my whole time playing it. However, one of the things that I feel they really did very, very poorly about this game, and the problem with it is it's a major part of the game, was the Lightsaber Duels. I mean, you could be in a lightsaber duel and it is completely boring. There's nothing special about it. There's honestly simple stuff. All it is is you blocking and parrying their attack until your meter fills up, and then it's your turn to attack, and you just go crazy, you just smack, smack, smack. You repeat the cycle, so block up, block low, block left, block right. And then eventually, depending how well you're blocking, your meter will fill up quicker, and you can go to town. But there's no spinning of lightsabers, no crazy jumps. You're just standing in spot, blocking up, down. So the Duels of Fate, which was what that was all about, was really kind of stupid. I only did the first couple, and it's like, please beat this character on Jedi Knight difficulty, meaning I had to beat it in a certain time limit. And before I could even play it, I'm like, screw that, because it's so dull, you just don't want to do it. So the Jedi duels were really poorly done, I felt, and well, it's just not. It was just really bad, because like when you think Kinect Star Wars, you don't want to be killing nothing but droids all day, because that's really what this game was. All you did was fight droids and Trandoshans, and the Trandoshans seemed to be immune to all force powers, which was kind of irritating, because you're trying to do a force push on this one Trandoshan, and he's got this some sort of block. So half the time, only the basic enemies you can use force powers on, and you can only lift a couple guys, you can force push a couple guys, but most of them are immune to it, and it's really kind of dumb. You're like, what's the point? You know, I'm trying to combo this guy, but he's blocking everything under the sun, and the only way I could have done it, most of the time the only way I could combo was if I did my jump, and it would hop over the guy, and I just go to town on his back, and, you know, dodging, ducking helps too, but it really doesn't make you feel like a Jedi. I mean, that's the whole point of this. I mean, a Jedi would have no problem with that, and not all these enemies wouldn't have a million immunities to force powers. It's the Force. You don't block the Force. I don't know. That's just my perspective. So the game's, I like the gameplay. It is fun. It's a $50 price tag. I feel this would be a better game if it was a $40 price tag, much like the PlayStation Move games are. If that way, it's a little more. I feel okay. Yeah, a little. I saved a little bit, just because it's connecting that you are the controller. It's a $50 price tag, which is only $10 cheaper than the average retail release for an Xbox 360 or any retail game. You know, any major retail game, and you know, I don't feel like I'd played this much more. So in terms of replay value, it's not that great. The longevity's not that great. So unfortunately, that's how it is. So let's recap. I've said a few things about it. Kinect Star Wars, let's look at the good. It is creative, it's fun, the gameplay is entertaining. I love the game modes, especially the Galactic Dance-Off, which is one of the most fun modes, ironically, because, I don't know, it's just so hilarious. And I'd like to point that out too, it is a funny game. This game is hilarious. It's really, it knows how to poke fun at Star Wars, it knows how to poke fun at other stuff. It makes fun of itself. It's really, really fun to be a part of that. And where on the downside, you got things like delayed input controls. You know, everything you do is kind of doesn't always come out right. The lightsaber duels were really dull and boring. Nothing special to them. There's no longevity. There's no replayability in this game. The price tag should have been a little cheaper. But I don't believe this game should have been shit on like it has. I've played worse games than this. I don't even think this game is all that bad. I think it's a really a decent title that I think everyone should at least try if you have a Kinect. If it's the Kinect games you're looking for, this is the one Kinect game I would recommend you at least give a try, because it is one of the most fun, some of the most fun I've had in a while playing this game, and I'm sure a lot of you had a lot of fun with me on the ride. So, in terms of a rating, there's a couple ideas floating in my head. I don't really know 100% what I want to give it, but to tell you what, it is good. I like the fun, but there's too many factors that are dropping the score. So I'm going to give Kinect Star Wars a 6.75 out of 10. Better score than a lot of people may have thought. A lot of people are giving it like 4s and 5s. Nah. This game is better. Almost a 7, but I think a 7 would be just a little too much for it. So 6.75 is what I'm giving Kinect Star Wars. It's fun. Trust me, you will have fun with this game. But some of the things that you really want in this game don't really appeal to you. Like, it's ironic that the dancing mini game, or it's not even a mini game really. There's quite a few things you can do. Dancing aspect of this is one of the most entertaining factors, because I don't really want to be doing the Jedi campaign over and over. It's not, just doesn't appeal to me. So anyways, that's my review for Star Wars, or Kinect Star Wars. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the experience with the picture-in-picture. I thought it was a lot of fun. So let me know what you think in the comments. Hope it helped you make a decision on this game. As always, I'm Dan. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe. It always helps out greatly. So thanks everybody once again for watching. Stay tuned for more gameplay. We got lots more on the way this month, and plenty more, well, in the year. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you next time.